So, hello everybody. Oh, let me move Candy.
I was like, I didn't get demoted. I was so excited.
Welcome to the Candy Shop. I am Candace.
Hey, it's Khadi B.
It's a girl, Candy Washington.
So, we're going to talk a little bit about Insecure, and then we're going to talk about our live from Tuesday, which is why I left the Ladies Lounge stuff up, because we're going to address the chicks in the back. How about that?
No. Are you excited for our conference call?
Yeah, yes, this conference call, we're going to rock it out. Rock it out with our 3 people watching in the chat. Drop your briefcases in the chat. Drop your briefcases in the chat for our conference call.
Yes.
So we're going to get into the nitty gritty. We're going to talk about a few things. So starting off, you know what? F it. I don't even want to talk about Insecure.
I knew it. I was like, Candace is on one. Candace is on one.
Issa and them had a girls' night. I'm glad Lawrence is getting along with the baby mama. Issa is being inconsistent again. Look at Vegas girl. She dropped her briefcase in the chat. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Let me acknowledge the comments. So, hey, Chateau Naja girl. She says, welcome everybody to the Candy Shop, where Candy herself is your host. Please sit back and enjoy the show while you get a taste of these sweet treats. Thank you.
Yes.
In the chat.
Thank you, Chateau.
Hey, Vegas girl. Good to see you.
Damn. I had a hole in my mouth.
Yes, they're dropping. She dropped the briefcase, the shot glass, and
thank you, Vegas girl.
Yeah. So, So our live last Tuesday, this past Tuesday. So I thought it was a really good live. We got a lot of views on that live for it to be a ladies' lounge. It was something that I came up with due to. I do want to wait for some more people to get in here because I really. You know what? While we're doing this,
you might have to change the title.
I'm finna change the title.
You might have to change the title.
Look, let's get into Insecure. They had a little bit ladies' night, like we be having a ladies' lounge.
Ooh, I like that they had the ladies' night. I thought it was really sweet. It was cute. I'm rooting for Issa and Lawrence to get back together. I love the moment with Lawrence and Condola because I do believe you catch more flies with honey. So I'm happy that they were getting along and that both of them were being mature. Not just her, not just him, but both of them took accountability and they're moving forward together. So I like that.
Yes, that's what I was saying before. Like, they haven't even attempted to co-parent. And I don't like the idea of getting them boys involved if it's not completely necessary. And as we see, it wasn't necessary. All I had to do was sit down and have a conversation like grown-ups. As for Issa getting back with Lawrence, like, come on, no.
I do, because it's like TV. They're the Ross and the Rachel. Will they?
There has got to be more men in this show. Come on. Not Lawrence. And look, I'm about to holler at my dog. Kibe, don't do that.
I'm laughing. Wait till y'all see the thumbnail. I'm laughing.
Gaslighting part 2. Candace is on one, you guys. Full disclosure.
Was she changing that gaslighting?
I got my booster shot yesterday. I've been a little delirious ever since. I'm on some cold and flu. That's why Candace so graciously let me be an avatar.
You changed the thingy too? Hold on. What is going on?
Come on in here to our conference call. Welcome to the conference call.
Lord.
Welcome to the conference call.
Goodbye, Insecure.
Yes.
I know, we tried. He said we tried. Hey, Q.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
From
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. No, but for real, now I can troll all day. But we've been called because of that previous live some mean girls. We're
gives a shit.
We're some fake bitches because so we're some fake bitches. We sneak diss. We what else was it?
We sneak diss.
Like it's so.
How about you get off our dick?
What'd you say?
How about they get off of our dicks?
Oh goodness, Scotty. So let me and I need to restart a movie for my baby. So y'all talk for a quick second and then I'm gonna restart this movie real quick.
Okay.
Look, I really didn't want to do this because I still ain't seen nobody at my doorstep. So fuck you about nothing.
I will say this. I just want everyone and just to like be happy in their own lives, to be prosperous, to have love, to have friendship, to have happiness. Like I just want everyone to just live happy lives. Like I don't understand this. Like I'm confused.
Right.
I think I said something about exercising those jealous demons in my life.
So these are my thoughts. And all of us think we have our own opinions, 3 separate opinions on Tuesday and the situation. So these ladies will not name names. I'm going to name names since I'm such a fake bitch. And I'm going to keep saying that tonight because that's what I was called, a fake bitch.
Let me say real quick, I don't be in your bushes, bitch. You don't matter to me. Fuck you, fuck your life, fuck everything about you.
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are you doing, Khadi? We're the bitches, not them. We're the bitches. So going to
doorstep, nobody there still.
Going to it. So this on a more serious tone. So I'm going to start with some of the serious stuff. So shout out to Evangelist Val. When we did that live, a part of it for me, and this is for me. Oh, here go my daughter. A part of it for me in particular, I wouldn't necessarily that I was talking about her, but certain things that she has done to me, and I wouldn't say it's not even doing anything to me. Certain things when she would check up on me, instead of me really looking at it as her checking up on me because it was YouTube, I didn't know how to read it or I didn't know how to take it. And at that time, I feel like I should have actually talked with her. And so what you guys don't know, what I wasn't going to publicize this, but you all don't know is I actually called and had a conversation with Evangelist Val. Because for one, there was a narrative going around that our whole life was about her, and it was not about her.
No, the freak it wasn't.
But I said when I talked about people checking up on you instead of minding their business, that was the only time when I was actually really referring to her. So I called her. I had a conversation because usually I don't talk to a lot of people outside of YouTube. She is one of the people that I've talked every once in a while to. And I really felt bad. I didn't want her feeling like I hated her because I wasn't mad at her. I know she's going through her illness. I literally felt bad because it was a narrative going around that the whole live was about her. So I had a conversation with her. I apologize for not telling her in the times that she did call me how I felt at that time. And so and still again, Ms. Val, I wanted to say I was sorry for that. And she knows that. We had a conversation. So that part of the live, no, that was not about Val. Ladies, before I get to the next person, I'm going to keep naming names. Since we're some
I would say,
like a little bitch.
I'll say this. I am very proud of you, Candace. I think you taking accountability to talk to Miss Val and clear everything up and say, hey, I should have said this in the moment privately to you so it didn't escalate to this point is amazing and great. And I'm really proud of you. And I think that's a great example of how to move. We are not perfect beings. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. We all assume, overstep, not do whatever, but to check yourself and take accountability, it means that you are the bigger, stronger, smarter person for it. And so I'm proud of you for doing that. I think that's an example of how we should move. And just because someone is kind and we have a great rapport doesn't make us fake.
Yeah.
It just makes us evolved, healthy human beings. There doesn't have to be a struggle. There doesn't have to be a beef. There doesn't have to be unhealthy dynamics. You can be a fully formed human being without being fake.
Yeah. And so for me with the whole Miss Val thing, I was more mad at the people coming to her telling her that the show was about her with everything that she had going on. And I really wanted to ask. Now, she didn't tell me people were coming to her. There were other people telling me that this happened. And so I really wanted to ask those people, when y'all were going to her, did y'all check up on her? Did y'all see if she was okay? Were y'all more concerned with that? Because I got a long message from her about how she was going to respect my boundaries, which is fine, and how she felt bad, which I like I said before, I hated that she felt bad. And the one thing that I did respond to her saying was, I definitely hope you take care of yourself. Don't get stressed out by YouTube, because it's like, really, I love Miss Val to death. So for people to take my show, because it was on my channel, so our show, and say it was about her was a false narrative. There was one part. So that was my thing with that. And oh, yes, come on in. Make sure you hit that like button. Come to our conference call. Come to the conference call of the fake bitches, because that's what we're being called in these streets. There were several channels that I named out. Sunny, All About the Trees, and Come Get This Commentary. Those are channels that I do follow. I mentioned that Trees is controversial, but she's a channel that I like. I've just always liked it. When I mentioned that, I segue into Behind the Scenes, which that part had nothing to do with those three channels. Yeah, I guess some people felt offended by that. And shout out to Marcella.
Hey, Marcella.
Hey, Marcella, thank you for joining. And so
can I just interject and say, not a single piece of that live was pertaining to Marcella at all.
Yeah, it wasn't pertaining to Marcella. When I made the comment about old women keeping up mess, the age group that watches our content is an older set of people. They are from 35, which is around my age, all the way to probably about 55 is, I think, the target people that watch my channel. And so the people that usually message me and that keep up mess, and this does not include Marcella, Miss Val, none of them. This includes just the people that are watching us. So when I made that remark saying older women keeping up mess, it was to all the people that choose to watch the stuff and inbox me, because they are not the ones inboxing me, but others inbox me about things. So I wanted to shut that down, because I was told by other people that Marcella, this live was supposed to be about Marcella as well, the one that we did on Tuesday. So it was just like, come on now. Like,
yeah. I want to co-sign that our live on Tuesday literally had nothing at all to do with Marcella. And I'm speaking for myself right now. Marcella has only been extremely genuine, transparent, and supportive. She's actually one of my special guests next Tuesday for my birthday, because I love her so much. So if anyone thought that we were talking about Marcella, that was absolutely false. Yeah. 1,000% false. Now, and I also want to say that we said during our live that we were speaking in general. I looked at our live from my perspective more as one of my self-care sessions. Hey, I've gone through X, Y, and Z. I see this theme. I see this trend. Let's unpack it. Let's talk about it. Let's get some insights about it. From my perspective, I was not referring to any particular person. And to be honest, and what we talked about on our live on Tuesday, I personally had not experienced. So I wasn't talking about anybody in particular. Hey, Sip with D.
I wish we were talking about.
We changed the show. We talking about our live from Tuesday because we've been called some fake bitches that have conference calls.
I do not care about being called. Can I just say, I do not care about being called a fake bitch. Okay. I don't care. I'm here. Y'all want to do this? I'm here. I do not give a shit about any of those motherfuckers but her suck the most giant dick. Okay, but suck it after it's been rammed up your and it's got a little chocolate stuff on it.
Now, Khadi.
I do not get this right.
I want to say this. As for the mean girl thing and all this other stuff, and we're supposed to be nice and all that, I've never said that I'm a nice person. I've always said that.
Where they get nice from? I'm not nice on my own.
Let me finish, ma'am.
Okay, my bad.
I didn't mean to go. I do that to my kids, but no, I've never said that I was just this nice person. If you listen to me, I'm giving you authentically me. I like the channels that show the mess. I can talk my shit, whatever. I just choose to not feed into the drama on my channel. But as for me as a person, I'm not this perfect Mother Teresa type of person. I've done my dirt. With trees, because it was said that I'm messy because I give trees so many cash apps. And for y'all that know, like I said, Trees is a channel that I supported. Trees has talked or dragged different people that I also associate with. I clicked off at that time. When she's dragged other people that I was pissed off at, I sent the fucking cash apps. Like, yes, thank you. Go in on Dusty Alley. Excuse my language. Like, that's just
Friday night, baby.
So if it was funny to me, I was giving her money the same way I give Marcella money. I've sent Khadi money, Candy money.
Yep.
Any content creator that I like, if I'm entertained, I'm gonna send you a super chat. The only reason why Trees, I don't send her a super chat is she only has her Cash App available. So of course that's gonna be not seen. A lot of times when I would send it to her, I would say, please keep it anonymous, because I didn't want people, she didn't have to shout me out. Super chat, I would have did it that way. But going to who do I want to talk about next? Danny. I'll talk about Danny next.
So wait, Danny, can I say something real quick?
Yes, Candy.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Candace. I'm personally tired of the narrative that because you are like, I don't consider myself a nice person. I consider myself a kind and open person. But just because you're a kind person and you're not a messy person does not mean that you allow people to disrespect you, talk about you, and treat you any type of way. You can be a kind, normal, healthy human being and also exert your boundaries and also say, hey, what you're saying is wrong. What you're doing is wrong. You can't speak to me this way. You can't treat me this way. And that, to me, I'm really tired of that. Just because you have healthy boundaries with people and you don't allow people to walk over you doesn't mean that you are fake or you have two sides or, oh, I thought you were nice, da 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 da. No, you can be a good person and still say you're not going to disrespect me. You know what I mean? And that's how I am. I'm a kind person, but I'm not a weak person.
Right.
It doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying? And I hate that. I hate when people are like, oh, like I thought you're supposed to be blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm all of those things, but I also have self-esteem and I also have confidence, and I'm also not going to let anybody disrespect me. Point blank, period. Because I'm not going to disrespect you. Right. I don't disrespect other people, so you're not going to disrespect me. Doesn't make me a mean person, doesn't make me bad, doesn't make me fake, doesn't make me any of those things. It makes me a healthy, evolved individual. I respect you, you respect me. You can't respect me, then you can't participate in my life. Point blank, period. And that's just how it is. And then when it comes to cash apps and super chats, people need to stop monitoring other people's purses. People are allowed to spend money on what or whom they ever want. Who cares if you're sending cash apps to people? It's your money. You're allowed to. It's insane. That's all I had to say on that.
So, and I just want to say now, all of us, and hey, AT2, all of us have 3 different opinions. So, and hey, Miss Evangelist Val, I was just talking about
Evangelist Val.
So Evangelist Val, I don't know if you heard, I let them know that I did apologize to you because in the beginning, when Miss Evangelist Val was coming to me in a genuine way, I didn't know how to take that because of it being YouTube. I couldn't trust that. And so at that time, I just thought she was trying to get into my business, and I let everyone know that I should have actually reached out or told you that then during that conversation, versus just letting it sit. But going to, let me say, I want to acknowledge a couple of people in the chat, and then I'll continue to talk my shit since we having a conference call, everybody. We were told, well, I saw a live where it was said we have conference calls. We some fake bitches. We sit at the lunch table by ourselves because we weren't invited to the YouTube prom. So
Prom with who? Who the fuck is the prom queen out here?
Khadi, let me say hello. Hey, Sharon. And hey, peace. Oh, wait, here she is. Hey, peace, love. It's good to see you again.
Hey, peace, love.
And
hey, loyal
Saggy or Saggy. What is it? Saggy or Saggy?
Wait, Sagittarius. Saggy.
I say Saggy, but
yeah,
I know people saying Saggy.
If this was high school, Candace would be the varsity cheerleader. Which
I was in high school, for real. I was actually a part of the popular crowd, and I was a mean girl back then where I did bully people, but I've grown. I've changed.
Yes. Khadi would be the president of the debate club.
I was a popular kid, but I was also a nerd as well. But I was not a bully, surprisingly. I was not. I didn't like bullies. But I was a popular kid, and I was the smart kid. Like I had all the top scores and everything.
And thank you, AT2.
I appreciate
you.
Vegas girl.
Thank you for the cat or super chat. I hate saying cash app super chat. I get them all mixed up, but thank you so much, Vegas girl.
Yeah.
And can I just say also, Candy is not a pushover, okay? She goes toe to toe with me. So no.
Exactly.
You're talking about Candy Washington.
Yes, she is not a pushover.
Because you know I'm on here, I'm Candy as well. I know backstage I'm Candace.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sharon said, Khadi, you are the vice principal, ma'am.
Oh no! I was always in detention, but I always had straight A's, and I was popular. So
yes. So we talked about Danny, and so all of us have three different opinions on Danny. I think out of all three of us, I'm really one of the only ones that watch some of her stuff. Danny, we all know what she does. I've always been indifferent because, like I said, I do follow the Mesh channel. So Danny, I used to watch to be like, can you please secretly drag a certain person? But she never did. Anyways, did I agree with everything Danny did? No. Initially, when I was watching her, it was a little weird to see this anonymous profile because I've never seen nothing like that on YouTube before. Usually the channels I follow is about cooking, home, like traveling, camper life, all of that. And I watch reviews. So I've never seen a channel quite like Danny's before. And so initially it took me by surprise, like, who is this person? And so I've been indifferent to the channel. Khadi and Candy feel a way about it. So of course, you know, I'll let y'all speak for yourselves. I mean, I don't have anything else to say. That's my opinion on Danny. But Khadi and Candy.
I didn't want to do this. I've voiced this many a times. I find all those channels to be pathetic and bullshit channels, and do something about it. I mean, how many freaking times do I have to say that? Do something. Nobody's at my door, so I don't give a shit. I know who you really are, though. So,
oh Lord, Khadi.
Actual page.
We'll talk about that.
I know who you are.
Next day. And of course,
and I don't watch your channel. I don't be in the bushes. Fuck you. Fuck your life. I don't care.
Khadi woke up and chose violence today.
Khadi did.
Khadi woke up and chose violence today.
You both woke up and chose violence today.
Khadi, you can't do that. We have 34 people in the chat. Make sure you hit that like. I've been told I heard that combined we can only get 15 people in our chat. So thank you for joining our conference call today.
But see, here's the thing. If we were so much beneath you, then why would you be checking our stats and checking to see how much numbers we do? Like I said, pathetic. your life obviously revolves around us. Congratulations, you're our number one fan.
Hey, Nihar, thank you for joining.
No, not 82 time, but I want Khadi B.
And I guess that's just my pettiness is more back in school. I did used to drag people. As an adult, I'm not like Khadi. I'm gonna just say how I feel it, and that's it. And so, yeah, I don't know. Nobody has brought me to the level yet to cuss them out, but I can be y'all fake bitch today if you like. That's what we was. Oh goodness. Oh yes. Chi-Town Naja girl, she's gonna set it off. I'm gonna let her
Look, can I just I'm about to play taps for Insecure because that is just not happening today.
And right, peace, love. She says it's funny when your haters become your fans.
Hey, peace, love.
That part. So going to, what did I want to talk about next? So I did want to address Sunny. So when we did our live, people took it as us having a beef with people like, I guess, with Sunny, with Evangelist Val, with Marcella, which that was not the case. So my relationship with Sunny, I had a very, very close relationship with her. I have not talked to her in a week. I just felt like it got weird. Here's Chi-Town. I feel like it got weird, but other than that, like it's a friendship that I guess has ran its course. There was some shade thrown at her towards the end of my show, and I did laugh. I thought it was funny.
It was funny. Shit, didn't you see me almost choke?
Other than that, that was her channel was a channel that I used to go on.
She crying now.
She's a person that I talk to every single day. We as our friendship fizzled out, because I'm going to say this, she was actually a real friend of mine outside of YouTube. She's the only person that I've actually ever met, well, her and Slow Debonair, outside of YouTube. And so we're at a point right now where it's, you know, how you get into a situation where if you haven't talked to somebody, you don't know how it is. And you don't know, basically, you don't know how that person is. And instead of actually calling them and talk to them about it, yes, all about the trees, we summoned you. So I watched her live. And I'm gonna get back to Sunny in a second. I watched her live all about the trees, and I thought it was funny. I felt you were referencing us, and I know they said hit dog will holler, and I'm hollering today. So I've always liked your channel. I've always supported you. I've given you lots of cash apps, and I understand that people you may be associated with felt disrespected. And so when I watched it, it was funny because you're welcome to join our conference call, Trees. I dropped the link. We got 42 people, but I will say this: the live that we did on Tuesday was a live that was in general. And
what I don't understand is why did she even insert herself, because no one was even talking about her or even there. I mean, like I said, especially me. I'm not a content creator, but I am a subby, and I sub to all, try to support my Black sisters and brothers. But when I see ignorance, I don't support that shit. Point blank and the period.
Well, no,
I don't sit in nobody's bushes, trees, shrubs, leaves, pile, none of that. But this is ridiculous, and I'm like real over it, because if y'all pay attention and close attention, you will see that is one fucking common denominator.
Oh shit!
Yeah, all shit. I said it.
Of course it is, and let me say, y'all ain't gotta fucking like me. I don't give a shit. I swear to God.
Like you so entertained with everybody's bullshit. Why don't you pay attention to what's in your household, ma'am? Let's get that together.
Okay.
Hold on. Which one of these buttons I got on here? How about this one?
So going back to the live, yes, we were called fake bitches, and I want to say this: I have never. Oh, hey, Snooki. I have never, I'll say this, me not wanting to do the drama doesn't mean that I'm necessarily this nice girl and trying to kumbaya. It's just for me, that's not what my channel is about. Now, if I wanted to do a channel about drama all day, I would either join the beef sector, because I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I have always said that if you bring me smoke, I can meet you in kind. I am not as nice as you guys think, but I choose not to do that because that's just me. Oh, here's Trees now. Hey, Trees. Can you hear us? Hello? Okay. So I'm a person, I'm not perfect. I talk my shit. I do what I want to do. It's just my channel is not about that. I'm gonna wait for Trees to unmute herself. Anybody else?
Okay. Thank you for having me up here, and I appreciate you addressing. Yeah. I appreciate you addressing the issue, because my whole thing is this: if you don't like somebody, you don't like somebody. I much more would respect anyone who has an issue or problem with anyone to voice that issue or opinion and lay it out on the table. The sneak dissing and all of that, I know that I'm an in-your-face person. I know that I call stuff out how I see it. And just as I'm held accountable, I hold myself accountable to the same unit of measurement that I hold everyone else accountable in regards to commentary, in regards to YouTube news or what have you. So therefore, I'm not sitting here, from a place of superiority and looking down and shaming other people for whatever they choose to indulge in. And so when people were sending me the live and they said, don't say anything, it's, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I said, no, I'm going to address it, because to me, it seems very sophomoric. It seemed very juvenile. If you have an issue, if there was a problem, there's a lot of subs being thrown. And I don't respect that, because we are all grown adults. If you don't care for somebody, if you grow apart, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to, have their own relationships in that. But like you're saying now, you're addressing things. You are actually putting some type of GPS on it. We know where it's going. I respect that more versus the sneak dissing. And I don't know what the young lady who was speaking before me was talking about what's going on in people's households and all of that.
I wasn't speaking of you, because I don't watch your channel. I don't know anything about it. That's why I said it's a common denominator in all of this, and that's including you. The people that's bringing back the stuff to you. Look at the hands; they hiding behind the scene, because you've been talked about too, boo.
Okay, well, that's fine, and I can be talked about, and I'm okay with that. That's the nature of the beast.
Can I say something?
That's the nature of the beast. The thing about this whole situation is that it's a lot of energy, it's a lot of bravado towards a person, okay, which you personally have been on this channel. Everybody up here has been, well, not everybody up here, but certain people up here has been on that channel, and they utilize that channel, and now all of a sudden this channel is the devil incarnate. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, where all of this animus is coming from.
She's talking about Sunny. I can see her. She's talking about Sunny.
But I want to say this.
All right, she's talking about Sunny. But why are you so bothered? Like, I don't understand, ma'am. Why are you so bothered?
Hold on.
Sunny's channel. I've been in her chat, and most especially when she be talking black stuff. Until
first, I want to ask this. Trees. Are you talking about Sunny?
I'm definitely talking about Sunny. So but see, I didn't know it was okay. I didn't know if it was okay to say it, because
And I don't talk to her. I don't know her. I don't give a shit.
Candy, I want to say this. Okay. So my live was not about Sunny.
Exactly.
Exactly.
The live that I did was in general, if anything, because I was told that people.
It wasn't in general. It was let's cut the bullshit. Let's cut the bullshit.
No,
it wasn't in
wasn't
general.
No, it was in
Nobody does
general.
mimosa.
Your
Nobody
assumption
does
is not
mimosa
truth.
Mondays.
Your
Let me say
assumption
this.
is not true.
Nobody does mimosa Sundays
Please
and
don't
mimosa
yell
Mondays
at
and all of
Candace.
that shit,
Can I
except
just
for
say-
Sunny and Candies.
Can
Let's be
I
clear.
say this? Can I
Let's be
say
clear.
this?
I don't do bullshit.
And let's be clear, Trees. That was the shade thrown at the end of the show by
Exactly.
Candy. That part. But let me finish my statement. When we did this show, there was a situation where we had lots of different people reaching out to us. Miss Val was one of them. And so
we know that. Because
so when
that was
about,
clear.
Yeah, when I talked about people checking up on me under the guise of saying that they're checking up on me, but trying to get into my business, that's who I was talking about. I think the part that you didn't hear was yesterday I called Miss Val because I was never mad at Miss Val, but I called her and I told her, Miss Val, I'm not mad at you. You don't have to apologize to me, because she sent me a message apologizing, which I didn't think that was even warranted. So when I apologized to her, I apologized because at the time when she was calling me, I should have told her right then that I didn't think it was genuine, but I didn't. I didn't trust that with it being YouTube. And I, for one, told her I didn't want her being stressed out and people bringing to her that our whole life was about her when it was not about her. Now, as for Sunny, my relationship with Sunny has grown apart. The shade at the end that Candy threw, yes, that was about Sunny. But as for the whole live, no, it was not about Sunny.
I didn't say the whole live. I didn't see the whole live. I'm just saying. Listen. I'm just saying. I'm addressing when. Now, are we not? Now, are we gonna be like adults here, or are we just gonna
I'm gonna do whatever I want to do because I'm my own person.
I mean, you can do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Do what you want to do. You can do what you
Can
want
I
to
say
do. But
something?
I'm talking respectfully right now. I'm talking respectfully. But I can get up into the dragon spirit. Let's not get that fucked up. I'm respecting Candy's platform. I'm respecting Candy's platform. But let's not get it fucked up, whore.
Okay,
let's not get it fucked up, whore. You can get all braggadocious.
Or what? Who you talking to?
No, I'm gonna mute you.
You can get all braggadocious all the fuck you want to, but bitch, recognize.
Bitch, who? Bitch, you ain't shit. You dusty, raggedy ass bitch. Why don't you get your
Khadi. For one, we're not gonna be disrespectful on the channel. Okay. I'm let me see. I'm gonna unmute Candy. Candy.
Hi. Yes. So what oh my gosh. What I was gonna say was
fucking stupid bitch.
Stop.
And this is my thing. I just want to say this.
Oh my goodness.
With what we were talking about, because they drag people on all these channels. When we talk about a topic and say how we feel about something and how it's affecting us, we didn't call anybody out of their name.
Nope.
We didn't say anybody was doing anything just so crazy. All we did was give our opinion on situations that happened. But yet we were crucified.
Yep.
And call all out of our name, fake bitch this, fake bitch that. I'm like, what the hell did I do?
Yeah.
What did I do?
I was like, wait.
And I'll say this too. Usually, the way that I feel about myself, I'm a grown woman. I don't.
Bitch.
Oh,
Khadi.
I'm gonna mute you now, Khadi. The way that I feel about this, I'm a grown woman. I usually don't address this because I feel like when I said what I said. People say shit about me all the time. And I'm not going to their channel or sending messages to whoever because of what they fucking said about me. I give zero fucks. But that day I had time and I felt like saying how I felt, which is why on my channel, I chose to say it. Now, there are content creators that I respect, but I have a right to say how I feel about something. And if you don't like it, click off just like I click off of your channel. Now, Trees, it was very disrespectfful with how you were coming. Mm-hmm. I respect your channel. I like it. But what we're not going to do is call people out of their names on the channel. But I'll unmute the rest of y'all, Khadi. I'm not going to unmute you yet. I'm gonna mute you.
Okay, what I was going to say was that I don't think our approach on Tuesday was anything like a sneak diss or anything like that. We were just having a conversation about experiences, and we were just talking about it, and we were just unpacking it. And we're allowed to talk and to have conversations and to approach things how we want to. And just because people assumed things, which actually turned out to be false and incorrect, someone's assumptions is not the truth. And Miss Trees, a lot of what she said were assumptions, not the actual truth. And so what I was trying to say to her before she went off the deep end was that you can't micromanage how other people choose to have conversations, and you can't think that your assumption is the truth. Because a lot of what people assumed was false. We were not talking about Marcella at all. We were talking in general. I personally did not experience anything that we talked about. I was just giving my perspective and insights on examples of experiences like that. So there's no way I was talking about anybody in particular. So that's what I was trying to say to her. Clearly she had a problem with me. I don't know who she is, but that's it. That's the thing. It's like we have to stop. You can't police other people. We're allowed to have conversations. We're allowed to talk about our experiences. Yeah. We're allowed to do that. We're all adults. No one has the right to bully and to call people names and to try and gang up on other people simply because you don't like what I'm talking about. If you don't like what I'm talking about, change the channel. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to bully. You don't have to put people down. You don't have to call people out of their names, especially people that you don't even know. It's insane. That's why I was laughing, because it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yes, I want to thank you, Candy. I 100% agree with you. Everything that you said is what I wanted to say. You cannot police what we have, and that's basically what the show was about.
Right.
You can't police people's opinions, and it's funny that only certain people are allowed to give their opinions on things. That's the thing. But because people perceive us as nice, or they say first of all, I don't think I'm superior to anybody. I am a content creator just like everybody else on this damn channel. Hell, I'm trying to get to the level of certain people. Shit. But it's like I gotta stick. People want to put me in this box because I choose to only do certain content. Now I can do the beef all day, but that's what I choose not to do. I can drag a bitch too. I can call a bitch out of her name because I was called out of my name.
But you more classier than that. It ain't even necessary. And that's not what your page is about, and that's not what you're about. People trying to bring you down to their level, and that's what I was telling you early. It's not worth it. Let them have it. Let them have it, because obviously it's some disconnection somewhere in some people's lives.
Yeah. And Miss Val, I don't know if you might have something in the background, but I wanted to get a word from you. I'm glad that you're here. I hope you're doing well. But how are you feeling, Miss Val?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm on a delay, I think. Okay, so I just want to say something since my name was brought up. That's the only reason I came up. This is so ridiculous, y'all. Like I'm saying it's ridiculous because I have spoken with the people I need to speak with regard to my name. I don't know anything about anybody else, and I don't want to know. I'm gonna put that out there. But I do want to say this, and I want to say it since you all seem to have such a full chat tonight. I do not give information, nor do I carry information. My name is Valerie Robertson Smith. I'm doxing myself, but that used to be my name on YouTube anyway. I don't work for shit at all, ever. I live with my husband and he takes care of me and my business and my finances, and he does a damn good job. No woman on YouTube pays me to do anything. I don't carry information for bitches. I don't work for bitches. I don't do shit for bitches. There's not a woman who could give me, and I just shared this information with Khadi. There's not a woman who can make me turn my back and go back to, I've never been a narc. I've never been a tell, like literally, y'all. Everybody knows I've done time. Like I would not turn state's evidence. I'm not that type of person. Like I'm from the streets. Like you can't get me to tell you nobody else's business. So if the narrative is that I'm out here giving up people's information for somebody, that's a lie. If somebody has told you that I've shared your information, that's a lie. I don't tell people's business. I don't share people's business. That is not truth. I don't care who shared it, who's told it. I don't do that. Anybody on here that knows me, anybody in the chat that knows me or has told me anything knows I'll take it to my death. I just don't do that. I have modded for Khadi forever. Literally, I have modded for Sunny. I have modded for Mims. I have modded for So Debonair. I take modding seriously, and I would never share their business. Whatever you get from modding, I don't do that. And as far as Candy and Khadi go, me reaching out to them the day I did after their live, I was doing that out of genuine concern. And I get why it could have been seen a certain kind of way because it is YouTube. But anytime I reach out to somebody, it's out of genuine concern. The only reason that concerned me is because it can mess up your integrity and how it looks to people if somebody does a live and says, oh, and don't go reaching out to me. And then people are like, well, the only person that could have reached out was so-and-so. I don't want people to think that I don't have integrity or either that I'm not a genuine spirit or a genuine soul when that's who I'm supposed to be, right? I'm supposed to be that person. So I don't want anybody thinking that that's not really who I am, because that's really who I am. And Chi-Town and I have spoken, and so I'm good. But I just want, and hey, Candy Washington, I don't want to act like I'm ignoring you. How are you? But I just don't want it. I want to make sure I'm clearing my name of all of the BS and everything that's going on because I'm not involved. I just want to make sure that it's clear that I'm not involved. I can't speak for anybody else. I think it would be wonderful if Sunny could be here and she could get up here and talk for herself, because I think this would be a great opportunity for her to talk for herself if she could do that. But I don't speak for Sunny. Like I said, Sunny and we don't talk about this kind of stuff. But I think because we are, like her and Candy were friends. Sunny and Candy hung out together. They like ran, they live in the same town. Sunny and we don't hang out together. Like we don't have that kind of relationship. But I think it was assumed that because I said, hey, Sunny, I call Sunny my sis. I call all these ladies sis at some point. I think I call many of you sis in the chat. It's just something that I say as a term of endearment. Sis, babe, hun. It's not me, being creepy or being sneaky or being underhanded. It's a term of endearment. And so I just wanted to clear my name up and let people know that when you see me coming, I'm not the sneaky, creepy preacher that's trying to touch the little kids. I'm not the one that's going to go back and tell your business. That's not me. I'm not on that tip. I'm not trying to, like, I've been through enough in my life. I'm not trying, like I said in my last post, I'm not trying to trauma bond people. I'm not trying to, do all of that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to clear my name, and now I'm going to drop down so y'all can have somebody else come up and maybe they can clear their name. I don't know. Or maybe they can come up and do whatever else somebody else got to do. But thank you, Popcorn, for the shooting stars in the chat. But to everybody else, I just say peace and happy holidays. And thank you, ladies, for giving me the time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Evangelist Val. We actually love you. And that is, I know that you're genuine. So, but thank you for joining. So I want to shout out Dear Yvette thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you, Nihar, for the $10 super chat. What's her channel name? Evangelist Val, or who? Peace Love, the lady that was talking. I think her channel is Evangelist Valerie.
Yeah.
And grandmother, she said, yes, you do that, Miss Val. So I hate that the conversation with Trees had to get so negative.
Fuck that bitch.
Oh,
Khadi.
He ain't gonna show the fuck up.
Khadi.
So
I just feel like
don't give it that. Don't let anyone take you out of your integrity.
And my thing is,
glad this is the Candy Shop's channel, because I actually go get my.
I was gonna say, I like
lay out all the collection for you, so you so you can decide which one you want to.
But I feel like her perception of us, and I don't know where that's coming from. Her perception of us.
I don't even watch that bitch.
Her perception of us is not right. Like, I just feel like I've never sat up here and felt like I was superior to anybody. Now, I don't know what's said behind the scenes about me, but I can tell you from me how I am. Yeah. I'm done explaining myself because I feel like I've said too much, because usually I give zero fucks about.
I don't explain myself.
In dramas like this. I'm not gonna call anybody out of their name because, like I said, I give zero fucks about it. Khadi, I'm finna mute you because it's like here go Nihar.
Hey Marcella.
Hey Marcella, thank you for the $10 super chat. She said, I didn't think it was about me because I'm a sexy old lady. Yeah, you are young woman. It's all about how you carry yourself. To me, when I say the old ladies, I'm saying it to the ladies that like to keep up mess. So not every woman falls into that category. It's old ladies that are as old as me that are old ladies. They act like old ladies to me. They keep up mess. Ronnie said we have to preserve the classy sector. Says thank you. So Khadi, please do not call anybody else out of their name. Like, I understand that you might be mad about it or whatever, but
I don't get a piece of paper so I can write it down.
Journal it, Khadi.
Journal it, Khadi. You better get out of squalor. You better get out.
Because I'm gonna just say this. Like I said, I feel like Trees was totally wrong by her perception of it, and it was not even a beef. It was us doing a show on something. Was there some like shade?
I only like the men. Okay, so take that hard on somewhere else.
Oh Lord. Laurel said, well, who is the mole, Chi-Town? I am so upset over this crap. Chi-Town, who's the mole? Chi-Town?
I'm really upset that we didn't do Insecure.
No, I'm glad we had this conversation. I got to say how I felt about some stuff. And I'm sorry, I do have a live with the Real Lovely C to talk about Ready to Love, but Lovely C, I might have to cancel that because I'm over it right now. It's like a lot. Yes, I'm over the YouTube drama too, and it's like, why can't we talk about our experiences with stuff sometimes though? Why?
But this is why I didn't want to address this, because they were just going to use it to further fuel their non-existent content.
Well, let them do
it's
it,
just
Khadi.
gossip. It's not actually content, which is why I didn't
let them do it. We can be called the fake bitches, whatever, and all that, but I know me, and you don't have to watch me. My situation with Sunny, it's not even a situation.
Ooh, sexy.
Oh, thank you.
I know it's not even a situation. I just haven't talked to Sunny. I don't know how Sunny is feeling about me. All I know is I haven't talked to Sunny in she must have lost her connection. I haven't talked to Sunny in like a week. But other than that, it is what it fucking is. So hey, sure enough, you just missed all the craziness. Nihar said, at last y'all know I'm the same from chat to chat. Yeah, you are definitely the same, girl. And thank you.
Thank you, peace, love. Thank you.
Yeah, because you guys are classy. Some people love drama, right? Okay,
that's why I didn't want to give it to them. If we could have just talked about Insecure, but shoot,
yes. And Khadi does have a nice figure, girl.
Yes, she does.
Very nice figure. Yeah, she snatched.
She got boobs and booty.
I wish it was me. Yes, she has boobs and booty. I wish it was me. But I just have booty. Oh Lord, Nihar said she's just a clout chaser. She's been dipping her toes in the beef sector with pick me energy. Oh wow.
I will say this. I personally don't have a beef with anyone. So I will blanketly say this. If I have ever done or said anything inadvertently or advertently that has ever offended someone, I apologize. It has never been my intention to hurt Khadi. I know you're not into apologies.
I know.
But since we're talking about it, since we're cleaning everything up, I just want to say that if I have ever offended someone, whether I knew I was offending them or not offending them, I just want to say I apologize. I don't think I have, because I don't think I've intentionally done anything. But as we see, sometimes people take things a certain way. People assume, people are paranoid.
And I just feel like a lot of times that has nothing to do with me. Like, it was so, and I'll say this about Trees, it was so much anger in her voice. Like, God damn.
It was, the energy was scary to me. I was laughing. I was nervous.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand where all the venom is coming from. And that's what has me heated. It's like, that's what me heated. All these rebuttal videos. You all's conversation was not even about that. Or any of them that's up here getting mad. Like that doesn't, I mean, that's what I said in the chat that night. I said, well, hit dogs will holler. And now all these pop-ups are happening. So it must have hit you somewhere. And if that's the case, okay, that can deserve a conversation. But don't be out here windmilling for other people when you don't know what the hell they have said about you.
Which is a lot, by the way.
Hey, Ursula. Hey, Loyal Saggy.
And hey, I want to say hey to Black girls getting their shift together. Thank you.
Ursula.
You just missed some craziness.
Hey, Marcella.
Yes, Marcella. Tuesday night, come over to Candy Washington's birthday extravaganza at 7 p.m. Sip and laugh.
Chi-Town, you have to come. You're invited. Loyal Saggy, you're invited. Thank you, Vegas girl. Thank you, Vegas girl.
Who is the mole? Chi-Town. Every time we ask her that.
Look, it's not hard to figure it out. That's all I'm gonna say. Because if I'm a subby and I'm not a content creator, I can see it. I started pulling back from certain channels months ago. When I see you move in a certain way, I get suspect and I start, sitting back and watching. And as I watch, I'm seeing common denominators. So I pull back. I don't like mess. I don't like beef. That's why I don't go over to the beef sector. I like reality TV commentary. I have fun in that. That's what I do. And I like some political talk, certain political talk. But you can't sit up here and talk about you're for the Black woman and all this and all that, and then you being a coon behind the scenes. I don't do that.
Mm-hmm. I think, so everybody knows who's in the video.
Look, do I have to go have a sidebar conversation with Khadi?
I know, we need to check on Khadi. Khadi, we checking on you. we need to have a wellness check.
Read Nihar's comment.
We need to have a wellness check with Khadi.
Khadi is muted.
Oh my God.
Yes, it was. I told y'all more than I have fingers and toes.
And hey,
yes,
Cups. I mean, thank you, Cups, for this.
Wait a minute. I want to say this to Khadi. Khadi.
Yes.
Can I?
You are.
Before you do that, Cindy White. No, I like that you support my channel, but what we're not gonna do, because the person that you're calling Diddy is somebody that I like and support. So please refrain from using that word.
This refrains from the name calling, period.
The name calling.
Yeah.
Because if it happens again, I will have to block you. And that's I'm gonna leave it at that. Go ahead. I don't know.
We gonna be above this, okay? Because this is not what we do over on. You don't do that on your channel. Candy don't do on her channel, and Candy Washington don't do on her channel. Like I said, y'all are the classy section, and we gonna keep it classy. Don't get off of your throne to throw rocks back at. I'm just gonna say others, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessary.
I co-sign that.
Silence is the best killer. of all. And by us continue to talk about this or answering to them, this is just giving them more commentary, because that's all they do on that side is talk about other content creators.
Yep.
And that's not what that's not what you all are about at all. Everybody likes, what you all have been doing. Keep doing it.
Yep.
Because that's why I'm here. And that's why I enjoy watching you all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's not any mess. It's not any beef. It's not talking about each other. It's not stealing ideas from each other. None of that. You all three of you young ladies have successful businesses outside of YouTube, lovely families, and you all have made a great bond with each other. Keep it that way. Let nobody pull you over to their sad lives or sadness. Let's put it that way.
Exactly. I co-sign everything Chi-Town said.
And that's what got me so freaking heated, is because like I said, it's a common denominator, and you can see it. You can see it. It's all smiles and grins and hee-hees on the screen, but behind the scene is something else. And this person who's bringing you all these information is the same one that's keeping up the beef. Cut it.
Yep.
Yeah. But Chi-Town, I agree with you, but that's exactly why I didn't want to do this.
I understand. I understand.
I feel like we've addressed it now. Everything is out on the table, and now we move on.
Move it on, because they about to make another video about this. Don't even respond.
We don't respond.
Go on.
Yeah.
Go on deaf ear. Let it go on deaf ear.
Yep.
So it looked like our conference call turned into a Zoom call.
And look, y'all know I keep looking away because hubby done walked in the door, and I'm
Khadi has some frustration she needs to get out. Watch out, hubby. Watch out.
I definitely agree with dear Yvette as well. She said, let me go back to her comment. She said, 2022, we all need to reset. We are the most powerful women on the planet praying.
Yes, exactly.
And so that's really what it's about. But the thing is, though, we should be able to say what we say and say how we feel about something without having to just call somebody out about it. If I feel
say what you want to say. If people feel that it's about them or they feel some type of way about it, let them. Maybe they will go, after listening, go in the mirror and have a conversation with themselves and correct the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that saying. It's like a dog barking at the moon isn't anything to think about, but when the moon barks back, that's something. So we're the moon. We don't need to bark.
Okay, here is Bertree representing the trees in the chat.
What is happening?
We're having a conference call. Instead of having 5 people tonight, we have 60, and we're being extra fake bitches tonight.
Still on one.
Well, ain't nothing fake about me, because nothing fake about me. I am sweet as ever, but when you rub me the wrong way, another side of me will come out, and I don't silence what I feel about anything. I will voice my opinion.
Yeah, no,
there's nothing fake about me. I give it to you straight all the time. That's what I'm saying. Nice. I've never been nice. Ever.
You all are all real, but everybody carries themselves. Everybody carries themselves a different way, and that's why I said you all are classy. Continue to carry yourselves that way. There's no need to spit venom back at venom people. Or back at snakes.
I want to say real talk. I think this conversation needed to be had. I don't regret nothing. I like addressing my opinion about stuff, though it got crazy, but it needed to play out. Real talk. I don't think anything about us is fake. I just think we choose to acknowledge certain things and we choose not to. If we want to make a show about something, that's all right. We don't have to sit up here and drag people all day for clicks and views. We can have our conversation, have our key, and keep it moving. This is the first time ever that I've ever really addressed something like this before, because I usually don't. Usually I say what I say, and that's it. I know nobody is perfect. I know people are going to talk about me. The only person that walked on water was Jesus. Anyway.
Amen.
So say what you want to say. Create a live about me. I don't care. I feel how I feel. I said what I said. And so let's just hope you feel better. I don't think I'm superior to anybody, but I stand in what I say, and that's what it is. If it comes off as being superior, I'm sorry that you perceived it that way, but I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna keep shining. So,
Yes.
Cardi,
better
in
keep
my
shining.
opinion, is asking for your link for your page. Can you drop it? Because I don't have it on me.
it's in the description. Let me see if I can go to the description.
Oh, okay.
So hold for just a moment. I'm gonna drop the ladies' links.
Yeah. So when I see people start, moving in a direction that I don't wish to be in, I just drop off. I don't say anything. I just drop away.
Yeah.
And I don't watch. I don't watch. I don't listen. I don't subscribe. I unsubscribe. I'm all about peace and energy in my house, and I have children, and I don't want to be walking around my house and have my kids listening to mess.
Yeah.
Because then they perceive that that's okay, and they will do the same. And I'm that's not what I'm teaching in my household. To each his own, but that's not what's going on over here in ours.
I'll just say I wasn't gonna clear up anything on what I said. I spoke to Miss Val behind the scenes, but other than that, suck a dick.
Oh, Khadi.
I'm not cleaning up. I'm not clearing anything to your purposes.
No.
Because you
Khadi, don't let these people take you out of don't let people take you out of your integrity. Because this is the thing.
Well, I always tell people to suck a dick anyway, so
Okay. But this is another thing though. Not to make it about race or anything. Not to make it about okay.
I have always said I stand in what I said. If you don't like it, I don't give a flying freak. Who is you? Do something about it. You ain't showed up at my doorstep. I say this all the time. You still ain't showed up, and you never are going to show up.
I'm getting messages that she's doing a live.
Of course she is. Of course. This is why I said don't do this. And we're gonna say a prayer for insecure, because that's what this was supposed to be. I didn't want to do this because I don't care how they feel. They are irrelevant to everything about my life. Nothing about them matters to me. Nothing.
Yeah, well, thank you, AT2. We know you didn't manipulate any of the women here to fight. The narrative that's been going around about him. I've never actually heard that, but he didn't manipulate anything. Loyal said, you said, Candace, your best friend Lamar said it best. You created something beautiful here, and I am so happy to be a part of it. Oh, thank you.
Yay.
Thank you so much. Virtue said, energy on 1000. Let us relax and talk. We do relax. Usually my channel is about relaxation, but when it was about relaxation, I was called a fake bitch. So
that's the thing. This is the thing, though. You can't let other people's
I know that. I thought it was funny.
Stuff stop you.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
And I was gonna say, I think I'm not gonna. I don't want to make it about race or anything, but why is it when there's a group of Black women who aren't fighting, who's not messy, who's doing something positive and actually creating community, all of a sudden we're fake?
That part.
Why? You know what I'm saying? But if we were up here actually like fighting and being messy and being whatever over the top, they would co-sign that. They would be all into that. But because we're not, because we're having intellectual conversations, because we're talking about emotional intelligence, we're talking about creating healthy relationships, we're talking about having strong Black female friendships, all of a sudden we're fake.
Mm-hmm.
I told
that
you,
is my issue with this. That is my issue with this. Why can't we as Black women come together and be happy, do something healthy, do something positive, have a genuine community without all of this stuff? We don't think we're superior. We don't think we're uppity. We don't think any of that. And even if we did, who cares? You should think the best about yourself. You should have high self-esteem. You should love yourself. You should have confidence. And that's the problem. All of a sudden, when Black women have confidence, when Black women have healthy female friendships, we're fake and we're this and we're that, and everybody wants to divide us and take us down.
Yeah, Bertree, I want to know this. How was Trees attacked? Because
nobody attacks Trees.
Nobody attacked her.
Can I say this, ladies?
I got the joke.
I watched Trees. Yeah, Khadi, you can drop down. Bye-bye, ma'am. Bye.
Time out,
good
man.
night, ma'am. Bye-bye. So I watched a live of Trees where Trees called us fake bitches. She said that we were sitting like it was like high school. We were sitting and we trying to be a part of a popular crowd, which with YouTube YouTube is so big. I don't know what the popular crowd is, I guess. That we have conference calls and that we sneak diss people. When we did our live on Tuesday, we did that live as something in general of things that affect everybody as content creators. Now, when I gave examples of certain situations, that was personal to me. At the end of the show, there was a content creator that was shaded. But for some reason, people took that live and tried to say we were trying to act superior, that we were these mean girls, that we looked down on everybody. I just didn't know how this was all from that one live when people get up here every day on YouTube and drag people, call people out there and call CPS. But all we literally said was how we felt. And with Khadi, she said Khadi was too much. Khadi is different, and this is what you'll learn about us too. Me, Candy, and Khadi are three different women with three different opinions. And I like to show the fact that we are three separate Black women that think differently, because a lot of times they try to lump all Black people or all Black women into one box, and we are not the same. So Khadi is the most what you say, Shutdown?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was on mute, girl. I'm talking to my child. I'm sorry.
Khadi is the person that is the most in your face. We call it a straight no chaser. That's her little slogan. She's gonna give it to you how she give it to you. Candy is the nicer one, and I'm the in between. Candy though is not about the shits either, but she's gonna keep it way classy. Whereas I can get as gutter as Khadi, and I can get as classy as Candy, but it's different. And so when Trees came up here, I feel like Trees projected some other things about how she felt. And she came up here talking about another content creator when in that actual live, I shouted her channel out as one of the channels that I support and like. Because a different content creator took our live a certain way. She came up here and to me windmilled for that content creator instead of that content creator coming and actually speaking to me. And so Khadi, I guess, felt a way about it and went off. They both went off. I wasn't trying to attack Trees.
Nobody attacked Trees, and I don't even know Trees, but her energy went from 0 to 1,000. And at one point I said, please don't yell at Candace, because she elevated her tone to you. So we were not attacking Trees at all. She came up, she said her opinion, and we are allowed to respond to that, because that's called a dialogue. One person talks and another person responds, then that person responds. It's called a conversation, and that's what we were trying to have. She took it to a different level, and this is also Candace's platform. At the end of the day, it's not up to me, you, or anybody else how she chooses to run her platform. So if she feels a guest, any of us are getting out of pocket, she has the right to handle it the way she wants to. Again, we can't police people on how they choose to run their platforms, have their conversations, or do their stuff. It's not our place to control other people.
Yes. And Trees is live. You can go watch her in your jacuzzi. Like you don't have to watch us. I'm sorry that you feel that we got cray, but I felt like speaking up for myself today, because a lot of times I don't address the stuff, but I felt like doing it today. I had time today. So I hope you enjoy your jacuzzi. I hope you enjoy watching Trees, because she is live. And that's all I have to say to that. But Chi-Town, how you feeling? Candy, how you feeling?
Ciao.
I'm fine. I'm personally fine. I'm personally unaffected, unbothered.
I'm unaffected and unbothered. I watch who I watch, and I'm watching y'all right now, listening to y'all, because that's who I watch. And like I said, I have moved away from, the BS, and I just don't do it. I never went over to that sector because of that. If I'm gonna talk about somebody, I'm gonna talk about you right here, right now. But like I said, nobody mentioned it was it was a general conversation.
Yep.
And somebody or some people or that person just took that and ran. And that's the thing about sitting in the bushes. If you come out and ask questions, then those assumptions will get killed. Sometimes you need to come out and just ask what what's on your mind. Because no names were ever said or anything. It was a general conversation. And like, the shade was thrown at the end, but I'm not gonna lie, I laughed too. That shit was funny.
It was funny to me.
And I will say this, since I was the thrower of the shade.
Yes.
it was hilarious.
It ought to be perfectly honest, it wasn't about tearing down a different content creator. It was more about supporting and shining a light on my friend Candace.
Right.
Yeah. It was more of saying, I like your Mimosa Monday. Like, I think it's great for you. You know what I mean? Like, it was more of hyping her up in a situation that I'm not going to go there with the behind the scenes information on it. But if anybody that I care about, and I know that they went through a tough situation, if I can say something in a moment to make it a little bit easier, to alleviate it, to add some comedy to it, to laugh about it, I'm going to do it. It wasn't at that content creator's expense. If they took it personally, then that's their issue. It was more about me saying, this is what I like that Candace does. I think it's great what you're doing. And if somebody took it personally, then maybe they need to look in the mirror and ask themselves why.
Do you know what's crazy? We got caught out of our names for you telling me that you like my Mimosa Monday. And so this is a prime example, and I'm going to keep it all the way 100. This is a prime example why I cannot have a conversation with Sunny. Because the fact that, you shaded her in the sense, I guess, by saying you like my Mimosa Monday, I get caught out of my name, and now a whole live is going on after me. And where is Sunny? Nowhere to be found.
Yep.
So it's
that's what I'm talking about. Windmilling for people.
People try to tell me that I need to have a conversation with her, but it sounds like she's having conversations with everybody else and not me, and she's perfectly okay with it. So I'm going to stay perfectly okay with my position until she reaches out to me, because I'm not reaching out to her because I've been called out of my name. So until she reaches out to me, it is what it is. And by me knowing her, she's not going to reach out. That's it. So that's all I'm going to say on that. That's the last time I'm speaking that. And that's how I feel about it. But ladies, final thoughts.
Jesus loves us, and this I know. Because
my final thoughts: everybody get your booster shots. Everybody protect yourselves.
Yes.
My final thought is this: everybody, we're about to go into a new year in about 2.5 weeks. Sit down, get a cup of coffee, get a cocktail, get whatever your jam is. Write down some goals for yourself. What do you want to experience, have, manifest, create for yourself in the next year? Make a goal list. What do you want to be and become and have in this world? Because wasting energy on stuff like this literally is just exactly that. It is a waste of energy. So I want everybody to sit down, write out some goals. How much money you want to make? Do you want to start a new business? Do you want to get a promotion? Do you want to get married? Do you want to buy a new car? Do you want more inner peace? Do you want more mental health? Whatever it is, focus on yourself, focus on your goals, focus on your family, focus on your friends, and follow people who pour into you. Find the content creators who inspire you, who teach you something, who add value to your life. And do not get distracted by people who keep you stuck. And do not worry about what anybody has to say about you, because the only that matters is what you say about yourself and what you believe about yourself. And don't let anybody take your power and your shine away. So that's what I want to say to everybody. Get focused on yourself. Get focused on your goals. Get that money up. Get that lifestyle up. Get some good friends. Focus on your family and be happy. And do not be distracted by people who are not going anywhere or by people who have nothing to give you. That is what I have to say. Oh, and my birthday's on Tuesday, so everybody come.
Turn up time.
Yeah. Yes, yes. This is our one precious life. And we don't get this time back. We don't. So think about, how do you want to spend your time?
I'm listening to the live about us.
Messy, but don't throw stones and
We don't throw stones. Let me stop.
So yeah.
I just laugh at everything because you know what? I choose happiness. I choose happiness. I choose to be happy, and I choose to love myself, love my life, love my friends, and love my family.
Well,
Other than that, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I love you three ladies. I love you all together. What you all are doing, what you all are bringing to us. When we get off our everyday jobs or dealing with our families or whatever, I like to come back and chill and kiki and ha ha and have some drinks or whatever. And I like doing that with you all. Candy, me and you my soul sister.
Candace. The other Candy Hammer, Candace.
Yes, and don't fall into this. Don't fall into this.
Yeah.
I know Miss Val is still in the chat. Me and her have talked. We are good now. I want you to take care of you, your family, your health, and pour into the people that pour. And this is for everybody. Pour into the people that pour into you.
Exactly.
Positive energy, peace. That is the best healer of everything, of all. And keeping God first, or whoever you pray to, keeping that first. All this mess does nothing for any of us. It's not worth it. Life is too short, and these 2 years should have shown all of us that. So either get along or move on.
Yes, my baby Bertrude. I have kids. She's with her daddy right now. And so, yeah, she's talking to him. So she's actually not crying. She's calling him. But
my girl.
I know. My twin. Me and my twin. Me and my twin boo.
My final thoughts is I said what I said. It's just funny to me still how there are certain people that you can't. Well, I'll just say this. There are certain things that you can't talk about because all of a sudden you are projecting and talking about another person. Yeah, I would just leave it at that. Thank y'all for joining us because I'm feeling away and I might drop on somebody else's live.
Lord,
now I am getting the fuck pissed off.
Turn it off.
I know you are.
Turn it off. That's what I'm saying. Don't even protect your spiritual energy. Turn it off. I love you too, Saggy. It's not worth it. Like, do not give them your energy, your time. No, they're not worthy of that. Let them do them.
Yeah.
We not playing in sandboxes. No, ma'am.
All right.
Exactly. Don't feed into it. That's what people don't feed into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't feed into it. Just turn it off. Let it not exist in your world.
Don't even have it in your home. Now I feel like I need to send you some sage.
Yeah.
Get it out. Like for real. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Get it out. As soon as she popped off on your live, I lit my sage. Like, yeah, I don't want it here.
No, that energy was, I mean, yo.
It was bad and toxic.
It was scary. It was some scary, it was like, why are you this?
Look at your chat. People are telling you to turn it off.
Yeah.
I am. I'm gonna get classy.
Turn it off.
And I'm gonna remain classy, so I will not engage.
Yes.
Protect
you are a beautiful woman. You are a beautiful woman, a beautiful wife, a loving mother, and a good friend.
Exactly.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Keep it classy.
I will. And thank y'all in the chat. Thank you for joining me today. This was I felt good to talk about it.
Yeah. It was cathartic for you. You had to get it out.
Definitely had to get it out. I don't name names and all of that, but I named them today.
I have one more thing to say. Please, everybody, mental health is real. Like, seriously. And during the holidays, it's really tough and rough for some folks. Some people have lost family members during these 2 years, these tragic times, and some people are still going through things. and this has done something to all of our mental health. So please check in with your loved ones, your friends, and people that you care about. But yeah, let's not give any of this any more energy, and just love on each other and respect each other's space.
Yeah, and to piggyback off what Chi-Town says, if you are struggling, if you need help, reach out for support. You know, if you don't have someone in your life that you trust, call a hotline, find a support group. Just take care of yourself, you know, or if you are fortunate enough to have good friends that you trust or family members that you trust, and use your discernment, because everybody isn't a safe space. So use your discernment to figure out who's a safe person to get support from. But if anybody's struggling, reach out for support. It's not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of strength. So don't feel like you have to carry these burdens by yourself, because you don't.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I love you, Candace.
I thought I was talking.
You on me.
I wanted to say, "Lil Saji, thank you. It was a great
conference
call." And thank you, the real lovely C. Make sure you all subscribe to her. We were supposed to go live tonight, but this live ran over. We'll have to definitely do it another night. We talk about Ready to Love. Loyal Saji said, "Love you, beautiful ladies." Bertrue said, "Let's all get along." Right.
I need to catch up on Ready to Love. This season, I mean, this season has not really drawn me in. I don't know.
Because they're really horrible actors.
Is that what it is? It's something.
It is. They're just really bad actors, where it's just like, this is just the fakest thing I've seen in a long time. And I don't like to speak on anybody's sexuality, but one of the men, I'm just like, come on, homie.
Is it Cornelius?
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
no shade to LGBTQIA at all. Absolutely zero shade.
But just stand in your truth. That's my whole thing. Just stand in your truth.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think me and Lovely, the real Lovely C, will talk about when we're going to talk about it again. It will be on this channel. We usually alternate channels as well, so we may do it. See if she wants to do it tomorrow or Sunday, where we talk about the last 2 episodes. But thank you all for joining. I hope you all have a good night. I think Red Label Confessions may do a live tonight, so if he does, be sure to check.
We'll be over there, and then everybody join Candy Washington on Tuesday to turn up.
Turn up Tuesday, birthday,
and hit that like and subscribe button and notifications.
Yes, thank you, Barbara Parker, for joining us. But have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye. Oh, let me play my little the Ladies Lounge outro. Ladies Lounge.